Well, I am back again. Yes, I am. We're here talking about the mindset of faith and what it's all about. I have really enjoyed allowing you all to join me, and I hope you have been enjoying it too, because I really want to be able to, join you on your faith walk journey, right? This thing is not for the weak at heart, baby. Let me just tell you, it is not. It is not. So, today, we're going to look at another one of the verbs that comes from Hebrews chapter 11, one of the chapters that I analyze in my book, right? And so, each one of these verbs has given me just a new thought, a new concept on faith and what it is, and talking about how it is action. It has to be active to be real, because even in the Passion Translation Bible, one of the verses says in the New Testament that faith is not, it's phony if you don't put it in action. I was like, wow, they really just used the word phony. Okay, that means it's fake. It ain't real. It's just something you saying that you have or you do. It sounds real cute and, churchy maybe, but it ain't real unless you put it into action, putting it into motion. Okay. So let's look at verse 7 out of Hebrews 11, chapter 11. Okay. And this verse is actually talking about Noah. I'm sure, a lot of us are familiar with the story about Noah. Noah built the ark. Everybody thought he was crazy. They had never seen rain before, right? It had never rained on the earth before, if you can believe it, during those times. And so here it is. He's talking about something people don't even know what it is. They like, what? Right? Okay, this dude. What's really going on, Noah? I don't know. You need to go on over there to the pharmacy and get your refill. We all understand what you're talking about, sir. Right? They had never seen rain. They didn't know what rain was. And here you're talking about for years, he told people it was going to rain. Years. I ain't talking about just a few days, not in a few weeks, years. So people thought he was crazy. They were born, died off. Noah's still talking about rain coming. They ain't know nothing about that. So verse 7 goes in and says that faith opened Noah's heart to receive revelation and warnings from God about what was coming, even things that had never been seen. So, look, Noah had to open his heart up to believe that whatever this thing called rain is was really going to happen. He believed in the God that he served, that okay, if he said it's happening, then it's happening. I'm trying to help y'all out. If y'all don't want to be helped, then that's on you. Right? But Noah opened up his heart. He received the word of revelation that God spoke and downloaded into him. And then he did what he was supposed to do. That's what we're supposed to do. We receive the download, right? We have faith. We open up our hearts to believe it and trust God is not a man. And he sure ain't gonna lie because he ain't no man. That's a whole nother sermon for another day. Anyway, little joke there. Come on now, y'all. Loosen up. Anyway, so he received that download. Noah received that download because his heart was open. That lets us know our heart has to be open to receive faith. We can't have a closed or blocked off heart. That includes our mindset. It can't be closed. We only have certain beliefs and we're cut off from believing anything else. I can, I mean, really, I get it. I understand. I get it. I understand because, being here on earth, you go through a lot of things. People go through a lot of things. We experience a lot of things. But we serve a God that is so much bigger than those things. And He's made us so much bigger than those things. We just got to trust and believe in it. And then know that we can accomplish His will in this earth. That's what the fathers, that's what the prayer is all about. That His kingdom would come and His will be done on earth as it is in heaven. right? We don't have to wait till we get there to experience that kind of stuff. We can experience that now. That's what he put us here to do, is to rule and dominate. So that's what we're supposed to be doing. So that's what Noah was doing when he opened up his heart to receive that word, that revelation from God, and then he did his duty and he put out that gospel, right? The news. I don't know if it was good news, but he was trying to let them know, he was warning them, and no one listened. Mm. So for our verb opens, the definition for that is allowing access, passage, or view through an empty space. Sometimes we have to empty yourself out. A lot of times, let me just say, we have to empty ourselves out before God can pour himself in. Okay, because we could be filled with so many things from our past, so many human experiences that it just overcrowds everything in us. But God has come, Jesus wants to fill every space and every place in you himself. Isn't that good news? He just want to fill you up with him. Baby, look, I'm here for it. Look, I need more and more of him every day. Let me just tell you that. And I don't know, I think you might need some too. I don't know. That's why we here today, okay? So, as always, I look up the word and I give the new meaning when we apply it to faith. So, after looking up opens, the new meaning I have now is faith allows access, which is a passageway to something that can be viewed. So you should be able to see it. We have to look into the future, and we're not no fortune teller, that ain't what I'm saying. But you have to see that thing before you even obtain it, right? I like to use, life experiences and life things, right? Let's say an expecting mom. I've had a few pregnancies, but I have four sons. Unfortunately, I lost a few pregnancies. But when you're an expected mom, especially because you got that baby in your belly, that baby is moving around. He doing things. She doing stuff, moving around stuff in your body. You like, look, I need this experience to hair up and come to fruition. I need you here. Because up in here ain't enough room no more. I remember them experiences, especially with that 9+ pound. Oh, Jesus, I don't even want to talk about that. Praise God for him, though. But look, you've got to allow things to be emptied a lot of times. We have to empty ourselves so God can fill us with himself. That's what I'm talking about. Him, not me. Because I'm full of me. Baby, I don't tell you what you might get. But when I allow God to just fill me up with him, when all people can see is his glory coming through me, ain't nothing more beautiful than that. Nothing. Nothing. Okay. All right, let me finish. I got excited over here. So your mindset is no longer closed or blocked, but it's free to flow and let go. That freed me right there, that new definition. So you can allow yourself, once you fill yourself up, you allow God to fill you up with him. You have no other choice but to be full of faith. And when you're full of faith, you can allow to let things go. Things that used to bother you don't bother you no more. Because you trust in God, baby. You know he got you. And he has given you all things, okay, that you can accomplish in this earth. He's given us all gifts, talents, and abilities so that you can accomplish his good will, his perfect will. And that is what he is longing to see. That is what he's expecting of us now and in this season. So continue to allow God to fill you with all of himself. Empty yourself so that he can fill you up. Let him fill every space and every place in you so that his glory shall be seen. It is a beautiful and wonderful thing. It is. It is. So that's all I pretty much have today for you all. As always, Be blessed and stay encouraged. Continue to make a difference. God bless.